Greetings and welcome to a little bit of a channel update video, and you might wonder, hang on, at this time normally the new Better Advent episode releases, and that's pretty much what this channel update is about. Well, to make it short and brief and harsh, the save game for the Better Advent campaign, the Iron Man save game, is no longer loading for me. It crashes the full game when I try to load it. And that's pretty much one of the biggest pitfalls of using Iron Man for a campaign, because there's literally nothing I can do. I've experienced this problem first on Thursday. So basically last Wednesday is when I recorded the last 2 episodes. And when I tried to load it up on Thursday, it started crashing. And ever since then, I've been trying everything to get it to work. I've completely uninstalled all mods, reinstalled them, uninstalled the full game, reinstalled it, disabled certain mods that looked like they might have been the problem, anything. I've created several crash log files and had a look at them, even with other people's help. So I'm gonna post a link to the crash log file in the description in case someone has a magical idea that saves everything, but at this point there's pretty much nothing we can do to save that campaign. And it pains me to say that, because I really liked where the campaign was going. Yeah, there was some stompy and overpowered stuff in there, but overall it felt good. I had a lot of fun, and yeah, it's sad to just abandon the campaign. And I mean, I've got like what, over 700 XCOM 2 videos on my channel. Most of them were played with Iron Man, and I never had these issues, and so I don't know really what to do. One thing that I generally do, I always create backups for my save files in case there is an issue with recording or with crashing or something like that. Then I can restore the backup. The reason, or the way I did it so far, is that before I started a recording session, I created the backup file, which in this case meant that my backup file is just the same corrupt save file as the main save file. So this sucks a lot, and I can kind of show you maybe what happens here, and then we talk about what we do from here. So basically, here's my campaign, which will complain about some outdated mod pack that I replaced with the War of the Chosen edition. And it already takes an awfully long time to register the click on load anyway. And that warning mission message has been there since like episode 5 or something. So yeah. Then it goes black for a while. Still have the start screen music. And then you have the proper loading screen. And after about 5 more seconds, maybe a few more, it will fizzle out. Yeah, so there it kind of stops. And yeah. In the background I have the console open, and it already says, okay, crash registered, writing crash log file, and then it's the War of the Chosen has stopped working. So yeah, just as a little demonstration, and there it goes. So where are we gonna go from here? I'm obviously not gonna stop doing XCOM videos. So let's talk about potential ideas for a new campaign. So I have basically three options that I'm throwing on the table. The first one is to run a campaign with the same setup, and also again use the Richard's Classes mod that I'm showing up here in the background. I had some concerns about some classes being too strong, others being maybe kind of weak, like the whole grenade damage early on the Grenadier seemed really strong. The mage class with sonic powers for free felt also very, very effective. The medic class, on the other hand, I'm still not sure where that is going. I really would have liked to see the final skills for all the classes, but yeah, I'm not so sure about that. But I'm open to ideas here. What I'm going to do, by the way, is in the top right corner of the video, there should be the little eye icon, which basically opens up the so-called cards in YouTube. And there's going to be a little poll with the 3 options that I'm presenting here. So option 1, just do the same thing again and be more careful about the save game and maybe do a secondary backup, which I don't override. And it's going to be fine. Something like that. The second idea is, instead of the Richards classes, we go for a better barracks, which is a class modification mod from the same guy who's making the better advent, better campaign, etc. All the other mods that we're using. And it has a very, very interesting concept, because there's some randomization going on in the classes. So if we go like here, each class has basically class-specific skills that will mainly remain the same. There's like a, I think like 10 skills, and it's randomized 10 class-specific skills. And then they have an operative side, which is randomized from a larger pool. And also separated into tiers, so you don't get overpowered stuff at the start. Training center. And what I think the interesting idea here is that it kind of makes it that no 2 soldiers are the same. It's not gonna be, yeah, every one of my sharpshooters will have the same spec, or every one of my gunners, etc. In addition to that, it adds 2 new classes. I think there's actually plans to add a 3rd and a 4th. There's an infantry at the moment and good preparation. Sorry, scrolling down. There's 2 more classes. It also uses the long war secondary weapons. Yada yada yada. It's still work in progress, so it's considered a beta. So taking that with a grain of salt. It also has some modifications to weapon attachments, some changes to primary weapons. Overall, it looks very interesting, and this is basically, I don't want to influence the poll here, but this is kind of from the 3 options that I'm going to present here, my favorite choice at the moment. But it's, at the end of the day, it's also, I like all of these 3 choices. I'm just gonna put this out there and just wanna feel the temperature here, what you would like best. The 3rd option is, you may have heard of this Long War mod. So just to put this out, Long War 2 has not been updated for War of the Chosen, and I've no concrete information to back this statement, but I also don't kind of think it will be. But there's no official word on that yet. So to play Long War 2, we would have to go back to vanilla XCOM 2. And that means no Chosen, no training center, no covert ops. But we have all the features of Long War 2. The reason I'm bringing this up is because just before War of the Chosen released, Long War 2 brought out patch 1.5, and I've never taken a look at that. The caveat here is Long War is always a really, really long commitment. If you watch my previous 2 Long War campaigns, they're both about 130 to 150 episodes long. So that's, yeah, I'm basically asking you, what do you want to see for the next 3 months or something like that? So again, in the top right corner you should see a little eye icon that you can click, and there's going to be a poll. 3 options being same thing again, same mods but replace Richard's classes with a better barracks, or Long War 2 version 1.5. 2 things I'm gonna throw out there right away. With the poll going up today, and I usually don't have time or much time to record on Monday, and so probably Tuesday at the earliest I can record, so there's gonna be a few days without any XCOM 2, or at least no XCOM 2 campaign content. So at the earliest on Wednesday, I want to say, but I don't even want to commit to that. So it could be a few days here without. And talking about a few days without content, in around 2.5 weeks, the end of the month, I'm going to be out of the country for slightly over a week. I try to pre-record something, but no guarantees. So maybe there will also be a few days without anything. But that's still a few weeks off. For now, please open that poll and let me know what you think would be the most interesting choice. And yeah, we'll go from there. And if anyone has a magical trick to recover the save game, again, I'm posting the link to the crash log as a comment below that video, then let me know. Maybe we can just forget about this video and continue with the current campaign. But if we can't, restart and do it all again. Just pretend we squad wiped and everybody died. Alright, that's it for today. Looking forward to your comments or to the votes on the poll, and yeah, some more XCOM 2 coming within the next few days. Thank you all for your help, for the helpful comments, for the encouragement, and I hope you understand that this kind of thing was kind of unavoidable, and I hope we can just forget about it and move on with a new campaign. So, thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.